It's time for the Girls State Hockey Tournament. The Girls State Hockey Tournament is brought to you by First National Bank, Envirotech, Taco John's, and Xander Auto Parts. And also by Fisher Rounds, Kubota, Dakota Land, the Clubhouse in Pierre, Weatherall, and Hermanson Endodontics. The Girls State Hockey Tournament is also brought to you by Oahe Federal Credit Union, Fastenal, Tickled Pink, Shields Iceplex, Midwest Hockey TV, and the Grey Goose Store and Social Club. And also by Leisure Palace Pools and Spa, Reliabank, Pelican Power Sports, Pizza Ranch, and Sunmasters. And now, with the call of the game, here's Jeff Anderson, Jim Lloyd, and John Winkler.
And we welcome you back here to Watertown as we are getting set for game number 2 of our state tournament in the first round. It's Sioux Falls 2, the number 2 seed, taking on the 7th seed, the Huron All-Stars. And joining me is in the Reliabank broadcast booth is Jeff Anderson and Jim Lloyd. And guys, this is a matchup we mentioned about depth is going to be a huge key for every team. This is a team that's got a lot of depth. And Sioux Falls, they're coming in at 13-2-0-1, the number 2 seed. They have 3 lines. Even their third line's got 7 goals.
Yeah,
wow.
Sioux Falls seems to always have a little depth. It seems like it's in the girls and boys, but they're going to play 3 full lines, and they're going to rotate six players on defense.
Yeah, and you get Vander Esch with those 11 wins on the season, allowing just .61 goals against average. Defense is pretty good too.
Oh yeah. The Sioux Falls always plays good defense. It seems like they do, and again, they're going to rotate 6 girls in and out of those spots. So it's going to be. They're going to have a lot of fresh legs for most of the game.
You look at for the Huron All-Stars, Devin Hunter's got 11 goals. Then Kylie Small's got 13 assists, so those two facilitate each other quite often, and they're going to have to be strong here this afternoon to get this win, because it's a tall task to be the 2-7 and be the 7th seed to get an upset. It's a tall task to ask.
Yeah, Huron's going to have their work cut out for them, but we've talked about it earlier at the beginning of the last game. There's no records right now. It's state tournament time, and you have to get hot for a couple games here, and I don't think there's a single team in this whole tournament that can't get hot. So Huron they've got their chances are just as good as any of them right now.
And again, we'll see for Huron the goalie in Marissa Reddy, who's 5-11 with a 6.86 goals against average, a 70-91 save percentage, but she has a shutout, and hey, a hot goalie can win you some hockey games, especially in a state tournament, Jeff.
Yes, it does, and you only have to play 3 good games, and you can get in there. So we'll have to wait and see. This, as you mentioned, of course, 2 against 7. So nobody's expecting Huron to win, so they don't have any pressure on them to come in. They can come in and play their game and have fun.
Yeah, if they come out here and kind of surprise Sioux Falls a little bit, maybe get a couple quick shots on goal, even with a 1-0 lead, they can still play loose. It's not, Sioux Falls has got to be the one team that's going to come in a little bit tighter and could be making more mistakes than Huron because of the 2-7 matchup.
Yeah, well, and everybody's expecting Sioux Falls to get to the championship. Same thing with Aberdeen. So you never know.
Yep, and
that's why you play them.
That's right. That's why you play to win the game. But here for the Sioux Falls Flyers and the Huron All-Stars, we'll see if maybe we get some talk to the coaches here before the game as well. Obviously, they just ended their warm-ups. The Zamboni's going on to get a clean scrape going into the first period. So we'll see if we can't get a hold of them and get a quick word with them. But, again, Sioux Falls right now, Sioux Falls and Aberdeen, they're the two. They're the two that's supposed to be there. But Huron can quickly make that kind of put a rate kick in that one.
Well, and the interesting thing is they split during the course of the year.
Yes,
One of Sioux Falls' losses was to Huron. That was back on the 11th of December, 8-6. And, of course, then they turned around and beat Huron the next time they played them on the 19th of December, 8 days later, and winning 13-1. But that was a long time ago.
And so, yeah, like you said, a long time ago, two different teams as we welcome in Coach Bukovic of the Sioux Falls Flyers. Coach, you come in here. This is your first game here of the tournament. Talk about being able to watch the first game, how much that helps being able to see how the first game went.
It definitely helps. It just gets the girls here, gets them in get the mindset of playing hockey, watching some hockey, and gets them ready to go. Brookings came out, had some good success in that first game. Their players that came that they needed to jump on top of them they did their job and had a good thing, so that was great to see. And then our girls are getting ready to go now, and hopefully we can settle in this first game and get some good rhythm going for the rest of the tournament.
We mentioned just a little bit ago the depth of any team is successful, and you guys have some good depth. How key is that, especially in game one, because you got to get through all three games, right? But how key is having depth going into game one?
It's absolutely key for us. We want to be able to get that third line out there as much as possible so we can save some legs. Like you mentioned, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's a 3-game weekend. We're planning on 3 games, and we need to make sure that we have the girls with the legs for the third game, and so we got to try to see if we can get that third line out there as much as possible today.
You split with them during the course of the year, didn't you?
With Huron, we did.
Yeah.
Yep, we did split with them early on in the year.
It's been a long time since you played them. Both games were in December, oddly enough, and I think 8 games apart. So you won the first one 8-6. They won the second one. But it's a long season, and of course it's been a long time since you've seen them.
Well, absolutely, and this has been a strange year. We've had a lot of player personnel issues going through the year related to injuries and illness and stuff like that, as everybody's kind of battled with COVID and things like that. So our roster's been adjusted quite a bit throughout the season. So as far as Huron goes, obviously, Kylie Small is their speedster. We know that. We've known Kylie for years. She's fun to watch. She's a great player. Devin Hunter fills that F2 role for him quite a bit. And as long as we can put a good defensive front up against them, we should be all right.
Is that what it's going to take to get the win?
Absolutely. Yep. We got to slow down. We got to slow down their 2 key forwards and get pucks to the net. Coach, and if we're able to do that, we should have some success. So.
I appreciate the time. Good luck here today, and we'll probably talk again here soon.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
This is Coach Bukovic of the Sioux Falls Flyers. As again, we'll see if maybe we get a word with Coach Michael Reddy of the Huron All-Stars before we get this game underway. We still got about another 8 minutes or so before we get this contest underway. And again, if you're listening on Capital City Rock, and I mean on the radio, listening on Capital City Rock or on KSDR in Watertown, you can also watch us on Capital City Rock Sports on YouTube. And Jim's going to be the cameraman. I was the cameraman, and I'm sure if people are watching Game 1 and Game 2, you're probably going, boy, thank God John's not the cameraman anymore.
Thank God we have a different cameraman.
Yeah, it was a little tough keeping up with the puck.
It'll be called the blind leading the blind.
That's right.
It could be.
But
Yes.
but again, it's great to have videos. Great that we get a couple of different camera angles that we can go to throughout the broadcast, and it's a lot of fun. Game 1 was a lot of fun. Game 2 is going to be as Game 2 through 11 is going to be a lot of fun as well.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to be it's really going to be a good tournament. Outside of everybody, it looks to Sioux Falls and Aberdeen to be the 2 teams to beat. The rest of the field's pretty even, Steven, and if you get an upset, it could make things really quite interesting.
Yeah. You're exactly right. An upset, especially in against the 1 or 2 seed, because everybody says it's going to be Aberdeen, Sioux Falls. There's no question about it. Well, that's not really. Brookings going to have something to say about.
Yeah.
Potentially you'll have something to say about it, because Huron's got something to say about it first. Hawaii's going to have something to say about tonight, and then whoever, even if Aberdeen wins the 4 or 5 matchup, they're going to have something to say about that too. So a lot of these teams, I think, are kind of going to take to heart that it's not just Aberdeen and Sioux Falls. There could be more teams in that championship than what everybody wants to say.
I didn't realize it, Jeff, that Huron actually beat Sioux Falls this year,
right?
Yeah,
8-6 the first time. That was Sioux Falls, one of the only 2 losses they've had all year.
So we go into this game, the Huron ladies, they know they can beat this team.
Yeah.
And that's got to be huge.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Of course, we have Mitchell and Sioux Center after this, and then, of course, tonight, Aberdeen and Hawaii. The Sioux Center and Mitchell game starts at 5, just so you know that, and, of course, the Aberdeen and Hawaii game at 7:30. And we mentioned, too, that coming up tomorrow, they have a big home show here, so they'll be sharing a parking lot, so you might want to get here just a few minutes early. You may have to do a little extra walking tomorrow to find a place to park and to get here to the arena.
Well, the good thing is that Jim brought us some pretty good weather. And,
Yeah,
so if you do have to walk a little bit of ways, it's not going to be too cold to walk.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I ordered early on. I ordered 60 degrees for the girls' state tournament, and everybody thought I was crazy when I put the order in.
Oh, sure. And up till a day or two ago, we still thought you were.
Yeah, but now it's here, and it came true. So, we have 60 degrees. So it's actually cooler in the rink than it is outside, but yet very comfortable inside for everybody.
Usually you don't put the jacket on to go inside somewhere. You usually take it off when you get inside. But here you got to put the jacket on and make sure you're bundled up. And but that's a good thing. It's cool in here, but we need to be cool in here. We got to keep the ice frozen.
It's warmed up in here though since this morning.
It has.
It was actually chilly in here this morning.
Of course, actually, if you're looking at this way, where we stand, of course, from the booth, we don't get any heat. But across the way, the people do have those heaters. So don't feel like when you come to a hockey game, you're going to be cold.
Maybe we could talk to Reliabank to get this Reliabank booth heated.
Yeah.
They're pretty good in the community, and they usually give us what we ask for. They gave us a booth. They gave us a booth up here this year.
That's right. We're looking for new carpeting next year.
Yep.
This carpeting's just kind of aged itself just a little bit.
Yep. Carpeting and heat is what our request will be for next year from Reliabank.
Exactly.
Yep.
That sounds good to me.
John will come back.
That's right. We're getting ready for Sioux Falls and Huron at the Reliabank booth that will, I think, might be remodeled by the time we get back here next year. But we have that puck drop for you. It's going to be coming up next. You're listening to the State Girls Varsity Tournament here on Capital City Rock, KSDR, and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. Hello, hockey fans. First National Bank is excited to sponsor the 2021 Varsity Hockey State Tournament. Good luck to all the talented players, and a special shout-out to our hometown team, the Hawaii Capitals. At First National Bank, we're always on your team and ready with the assist to reach your financial goals. Check us out at firstnationalbanks.com or at First National BNK on Facebook. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
The frigid air of winter and the blistering heat of summer can really put a dent into your pocketbook. The gang at Weatherall Roofing and Insulation in Pierce say, just foam it. Saving money on your energy bills is what it's all about with Weatherall Roofing and Insulation. Let Weatherall Roofing and Insulation help you save money with their custom spray foam or blow-in fiberglass insulation. Call 224-7982 for a free estimate. And remember, just foam it.
Drop that puck! Drop that puck! Drop that puck! Hey, hockey fans, before or after the game, come on out to Grey Goose Store and Social Club. Dine in, carry out, stop by for refreshments. Fill up your tank with quality fuel. We've got it all at Grey Goose Store and Social Club, just off of Grey Goose Road, behind the red line of the capital city. Go Capitals! When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories. When you're looking for quality trash pickup services, look no further than Envirotech. 6 days a week, their trucks are on the road picking up trash, even holidays. They're also the place to contact for recycling services. Their friendly, professional staff is ready to assist with weekly pickups or even special pickups. Check out the website at envirotechwaste.com. Envirotech is locally operated. Call 224-4804. Envirotech Waste Services in Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
As we welcome you back here into Watertown as we get set for the first period as the Sioux Falls Flyers take on the Huron All-Stars in the 2-7 matchup. And joining me here in the Reliabank broadcast booth is Jeff Anderson, Jim Lloyd, as this matchup, 2-7 matchup. You look at the 2 seed and you say, well, you're expected to win. The 7 seed can go out there and feel and not have any pressure on them. And I think, and for Huron, that's probably what you say. Go out there and just let's go play. Don't expect to go out there and have to play. Don't be too tight out there. Just go out there and play.
Well, and of course, Sioux Falls has the best goalie in the state in Riley Van Der Esch. And she has a great, of course, goals against average, really a 0.61. She's had 11 wins this year, 955 save percentage. And that's pretty impressive, but she did give up 6 goals the first time they played. By the way, just to give you a little quick update on the officials, Schroeder and Johnson are the officials for the second game, brought to you by Kubota.
And again, we'll throw it down for the introduction of the starting lineups for game number 2.
First for your All-Stars. Starting at defense, number 5, Shelby Tim. At the other defense, number 11, Ashley Bush. Starting at 4, number 20, Devin Hunter. At the other 4, number 24, Zelia Rashad. And at the other 4, number 6, Kylie Small. And in goal for your All-Stars, number 10, Marissa Reddy.
Starters for your Sioux Falls Flyers.
Now, starting lineups for your Flyers. Starting at defense, number 19, Hemp Barrett. At the other defense, number 29, Winter Gwyneth. At right wing, number 8, Emma Ramsey. At the left wing, number 17, Gabrielle Schroeder. At center, number 11, Kaya Moore. And in goal for your Flyers, number 40, Riley Bendrash. The national anthem has been played, so let's play hockey.
So both teams are going to go with their top unit, and why wouldn't you for the start of the first period of your first game of the girls state hockey tournament? John Winkler alongside Jeff Anderson, Jim Lloyd, ready for game 2 of the girls state varsity tournament. The 2 seed Sioux Falls taking on the 7 seed the Huron All-Stars. Sioux Falls at 13-2-0-1. The Huron All-Stars, they're coming in with a record at 5-11 on the season. And one of those 5 wins came against the Sioux Falls team. So that it tells you just how close this game could be as well. The first game was the Brookings Rangers over the Watertown Lakers 4-0. Both set of fans, they're on their feet ready for this game to get underway. Mork will take the face-off against Kylie Small. 17 minutes are on the clock. Flyers from right to left. All-Stars from left to right. We're underway as the face-off was won by the All-Stars. The pass out of their zone got blocked up, and Kasia Mork has it for the Sioux Falls Flyers from behind the net to the goal line and out to the far side of the corner. Pass comes to the slot off the stick. There's a shot, and that one got blocked in front. Mork had a chance at an open net from Marissa Reddy, but couldn't get the shot away. That pass goes out of the zone and goes all the way down, and Barrett Hefty will have to go after it. 16:30 left to go, first 30 seconds of this game, and the Huron All-Stars will take it away from the near side corner in the attacking end. Pass goes back out, looking back to the blue line, and it'll be held in, and that shot gets blocked down, but comes right in front. There's a shot and a save made from Van Der Esch. That came off the stick of Kylie Small. And again, Kylie Small's the one that Coach Bukovic talked about that they got to be able to defend because she is their speedster on the team. As it comes out, Schroeder has it for the Flyers. Her pass intercepted by Small, and Small will throw it down, and it will be an icing. Minute, 1 second into the game, we have a shot on goal. That was a really good save by Van Der Esch because that was a good look for Small.
I really think it's fun. It's nice to get your goalies get an early save or get at least a shot on goal to get them in the game.
Face-off will be to the right of Reddy in the Sioux Falls attacking end. Second line is out. Liz Davis will win the face-off as it's now Rylan Peska. She'll go back for Lincoln. Lincoln's shot, and that one got blocked, and it bounces all the way to the corner. And trying to get it back out, but the Huron All-Stars are there, and they'll clear the zone all the way down, and it will go far enough for an icing. So we will get another quick whistle. 15:41. We might see that quite often from this Huron team, and that eliminates some of the depth that Sioux Falls has because you get a little bit of a chance to get a break when you get a couple icings.
That's right. Yeah, Huron doesn't have near the depth that Sioux Falls will have. So.
And again, the face-off to the left of Reddy in the Huron end, and it's won by the Flyers. once again, that shot from the face-off circle and a save made. Still loose in front, but couldn't get to it was Lincoln. Couldn't keep it on her stick. And it'll be played out towards the blue line, and it will come out by the Huron All-Stars. Just barely out of the zone, but here comes now Alexis Rashad as she tried to get it in the zone for Fatima Reyes, but went too far away from her. And here's the other way. The Flyers with a shot off the side of the net, and the All-Stars will play it back from behind their own nets. Caitlin Harms goes up the boards. Held in by the Flyers, though, on the far side blue line. Coming around here to the near side corner. Flipped up by Harms again, trying to get it out of the zone, but could not. It was held in by Emily Ewald. And then over, and the Flyers will have to retreat as the Huron All-Stars will bring it in. There's a check that's going to be called. The penalty is going to be coming up, and we'll have our first penalty of the game. A check by the Flyers, and I believe that was going to be Adriana Clark that's going to go in the penalty box. Nope, that's actually going to be number 51, Sophia Schmaltz. So Schmaltz is going to go in the box for 2. And our first power play is coming up with 14:50 to go here in the first period. And the All-Stars have a really good chance here to get things started the right way for them. Here's the All-Stars that passed to the slot, but the only one there was for the Flyers. And then that pass again comes back to the slot, but the 4 penalty killers are there, but the Huron All-Stars were all spaced away. And it'll go all the way down as it was cleared by the Flyers. Lily Moon, she'll lose the puck, and a good job there by the All-Stars. And I'll bring it up is going to be Devin Hunter. Hunter blows a tire, but Kylie Small will keep it going forward. The Flyers are there, though, and back to the neutral zone and carried in the offensive end, thinking shorthanded attack here for the Flyers. Leaving the puck, there's a shot, they score! The Sioux Falls Flyers get the first goal. It's a shorthanded goal by Lily Moon, which would be her 25th of the year.
Yep.
And the Flyers strike first with 14:10 to go here in the first period.
Well, she's a good player. She can put the puck on net, and she's been a good goal scorer all year. In fact, she leads her team with those 24 now, 25. So there's no reason. She's in the top 10 of most of the categories as far as girls hockey is concerned in the state.
Still 1:20 left to go in the power play. The All-Stars are going to find a way maybe to get this tied up here. That pass comes in the slots, and it's going to be chipped to behind the net. That was chipped actually by the All-Stars Devin Hunter. There's a pass goes across. Here's Kylie Small. She's going to try and get in for a breakaway. Here comes Small in. Small looking to get to the net and pokes through. And it's tied up at 1-1. 13:52 to go here in the first period. And that one just snuck 5-hole on Van Der Esch.
Kylie Small off to the races there. She's one skater that Sioux Falls does not want to have off to the races.
So
Great job, Kylie
Well,
Small.
yeah, and that's exactly what Huron needed.
You're exactly right.
Yeah.
As Small will pick up her 8th goal of the season, and it's 1-1 with 13:50 to go. That wasn't even 20 seconds after the Sioux Falls scored their first goal. There's a shot that will go wide by the Flyers.
But what does Sioux Falls do? They shoot from anywhere on the ice, similar to what Aberdeen does.
You got to be ready. If you're a goalie, you got to be ready. So it's 1-1, 2 shots for Sioux Falls and 1 so far for Huron, as it will be passed over. And here comes now the Flyers back in. Try to get the slot. There's a shot and a save made, and it's loose in front when they were able to clear it away. That shot came from Gabby Schroeder. Comes back towards the goal line, but it will be the All-Stars that will get to it first, but they can't get out of their own end. Held in the blue line. Wind up with a shot, and that one's blocked down. To the far side boards. Schroeder will try and get it across again. From behind the net, Ramsey comes back out, all the way back to the point. A pass over to the near side. Walking in, inside the face-off circle. A shot is blocked. Flyers are going to try and make a change here on the attacking end, but the All-Stars are able to clear the zone as Liz Davis is back in her own to take it for the Flyers. 12:40 left to go here in the first period. It's 1-1 score. As the pass gets blocked down, and it's going to be taken by the All-Stars. That one was a shot off the glove of Van Der Esch, left it in front of the net. That one came from Carrillo, and now the other way comes the Flyers. There comes the Flyers in. Couldn't get a shot away. Good play there by the Huron All-Stars. Winters came all the way in and couldn't get a shot away. Moon with a shot gets blocked down by Small, and the All-Stars will clear the zone. Back for Moon, who already has their first goal of the tournament, 25th of the year. Moon will make one more extra move and then lost the puck on a good back check. But the Flyers still have possession. Handed off to Moon. Here Moon gets to the slot. That shot gets blocked down. Another good job there by the All-Stars to block down a tough shot that looked like it had some room as the All-Stars throw it all the way down, but it's not icing. Rylan Peska will go back for the All-Stars, or excuse me, for the Flyers. But played by the All-Stars. Rashad got to it first, comes back out, and it'll be now Casper. Isabel Casper got it going forward, and now here comes the other way. And that one is high up in the air, but it comes back down, and we continue to play. From the corner, played back out. It's going to be Sophia Schmalz trying to get to the front of the net. There's a turnaround shot that goes all the way through. It fluttered all the way through, and a save is made, and covering for the whistle is ready with 11:22 to go here in the first period.
Sioux Falls has a lot of speed, and they're very quick. And Huron's got to play the same way.
5 shots for Sioux Falls so far, 3 for the All-Stars, as the face-off is grabbed by the Flyers. Looking to take the puck away, and that was going to be Reyes, but it still is the Flyers' possession on the far side corner. Blocked before it got out of the zone. There's a wind-up shot that was fanned on, and it does not still come out, though. The All-Stars were kicking it around, but they couldn't get it out of the zone. Here's a chance for the Flyers again in the corner. It'll be played by Reagan Hayes. Around behind the net, reverses the angle and turns back the other way by the All-Stars, but still, as the defenseman came in to pinch in, that was Cora Bukovic. And then it'll be played back to the far side. A couple players will go battle for it on the far side, and it's taken by Sophia Schmalz. From the goal line, a pass. Bukovic with a shot. That one got blocked, didn't get all the way through. There's a backhander towards the net, just missed, and it's still loose, and the Flyers stuff it in, and they score to make it 2-1 with 10:26 to go here in the first period. And the referee's got to talk to him. Who got the goal? Who actually got the goal? And I think we're going to see Emily Ewald get her first of the year to make it 2-1.
That's a tough play for a goalie down in there. There's a lot of traffic and hard to pick up the puck. I think she picked it up about 2 or 3 different times, but that last time she couldn't find it.
So already it's a 2-1 score. We're not even 7 minutes in this game, 6.5 minutes in, and it's a 2-1 lead for Sioux Falls. Barrett Hefty. And it will be Ewald's goal. Vukovic will get the assist. And that is a 2-1 lead now here for the Flyers. So after the All-Stars got a little bit of a break, that one goes off the side of the board, and the Flyers will get another one. Boy, it went off the glass, went off the stanchion, and Mork, after it went off the side of the net, came in front. And Keisha Mork gets her 10th of the year because Reddy was going to the other side. She was moving to her right, the puck came back to her left.
Boy, Sioux Falls sure does put a lot of pressure in front of the puck or in front of the net. When one of them shoots, it's like everybody attacks the net.
So it is now 3-1. Sioux Falls leads here. But right back in the All-Stars now. All-Stars with a shot. That one got blocked out, never got towards the net. Fished back to behind the cage for the Flyers as it will be played up. Trying to get it out of the zone. That was by Barrett Hefty. And it will come out. Back for Isabel Casper. Casper goes up on the far side. With a good pass, but not handled cleanly. That one by Small. So it's still in the zone for the Flyers. So now the All-Stars again with some time, trying to get up for Small. Now here's Small, a chance for another breakaway. She's got one so far. Small, the backhand, a save made by Van Der Esch. Able to get the right pad out, flip it into the corner. Flyers have it from in front of their own net. They'll take it behind the cage and then played back around and out of the zone, and here comes the Flyers into the neutral zone. Good stick there by the All-Stars, but it's going to be played right back in, and Liz Davis has it. Davis gets upended and played back by the All-Stars. Small was there, and then it's intercepted. Her pass was intercepted. Comes back for Davis. She'll walk into the point, walk into the face-off circle. That shot gets blocked out. Lily Moon, though, will take the puck now for Sioux Falls. It will be loose. On the All-Stars, again, can't clear it out. Wind up with a shot. There's a save made by Reddy. And we, again, controlled by the Flyers. Alyssa Lingen. Pass over. Moon from the goal line, threw it back down for Lingen, and with 8:20 to go here in the first period. It'll be played back, and it'll be around to the near side. Small looking to get over to it, but instead first is Sioux Falls, and the Flyers still have possession. Liz Davis getting behind the net, tangled up with the Harms. Pass comes in front, it'll come out, and now the All-Stars going to be off to the races. Devin Hunter, the leading goal scorer. Hunter with a shot off the goalpost. That close to going far side on Van Der Esch and almost made a one-goal hockey game again. 7:50 to go.
I thought it went in. It was that close.
We got to get our replay going. We don't actually have a replay, but it would have been kind of nice to see that slow-mo.
Yeah.
But it will be for the Sioux Falls Flyers from their own end. Lost the puck. There's a shot from the point, and right hitting Van Der Esch in the chest to get a save and a whistle with 7:34 to go here in the first period.
Well, one thing's for certain, Huron's not intimidated by Sioux Falls in the least.
Not at all. And I think Coach Bukovic for the Flyers will be talking about trying to keep Kylie Small in front of the defense. She's got 2 breakaways, and for Sioux Falls, thankfully only had one of those 2 go in. The Flyers, that one's going to be kicked out of the zone. Racing after it's Fatima Reyes. But getting back to it first is going to be the Flyers, and they'll try and go back the other way. But in the attacking end, the puck will eventually come out, and the All-Stars are offside on the delayed offside. They'll tag back up. They'll get a quick change. And one of the All-Stars looks to be hurt coming to the bench. That was Fatima Reyes holding their right arm. And then the All-Stars now will ice it, and they can get a complete change here with 6:54 to go in the first period.
3-1 our score on the, of course, Tickle Pink scoreboard. And 6:54 to play here, period number 1. Brookings won the earlier game today over Watertown 4-0.
And the winner of this game will face Brookings tomorrow evening. And the loser will face Watertown in the first game of the day. That shot got blocked out. But then it will be out by Hunter. And Hunter will try and protect the puck as she continues to go. And here comes a penalty coming up on Sioux Falls. And the All-Stars are 1 for 1 on the power play. And the Pelican Power Sports power play again here for the Huron All-Stars. They get a chance to maybe pull within 1 again. As the penalty is going to be called on number 29, and number 29 is Gwyneth Winter. So Winter's in the box for a hold. And the All-Stars are on their second power play. We didn't see very many power plays in the first game, as Hunter was able to hold the zone. It will come out just barely out of the zone and then push right back in by Ashley Bush. Flyers will look to throw it all the way down. They throw it towards Hunter, and she couldn't knock it down, so now Hunter will allow Bush to go play it back in the near side corner. That one is missing the intended targets of Reyes. It's good to see her right back out. So almost 30 seconds gone by here in the power play. And the Flyers can't clear it out. Here's a chance. There's a shot and a save. Made it loose, but it was cleared away by the Flyers. Van Der Esch was able to make the save, but didn't quite cleanly get it. Now here's Lily Moon looking to make another shorthanded chance, and she gets run into. The referee's hand started to go up for a check, but I think there was just incidental contact as Moon and the defender, I believe it might have been Reyes, that just ran into each other. Here's Moon again back in. Her shot. Save made by Reddy. That's still loose, but now he'll be for Kylie Small. Small goes up the side, and now it's a 2-on-1 entering the zone as Priest lost the puck on her pass. It was left, and then Small couldn't get over to it, but she'll retrieve it at her own blue line. That pass goes over, and it's Alexa Priest again. Up the boards, that goes all the way down, missing the stick of Isabel Casper. As with 30 seconds to go here on the power play for the All-Stars. Pass intercepted, shot gets blocked, and all the way to the far side. Trying to hold the zone is the Flyers, with under 5 to go here in the first period. There's a pass to the slot, high slot with a shot, and a save is made by Reddy. And we get a whistle with 4:51 to go here in the first period. Shot came from Rylan Peska.
Peska's a pretty good shot. She had a good look, and of course, Reddy had a pretty good look at it too to make the save.
You know, that you got to give Huron a lot of credit too. They block a lot of shots we've probably seen them block maybe 6 or 7 shots already here in the first period.
Yeah.
Face-off will be Gabby Schroeder to take the face-off, and it's won, though, by the All-Stars. That one was won by Alexis Rashad. As the power play is coming to an end, there's a pass in front, and that one went wide by Schroeder. And it's back to 5-on-5 hockey. As it will be here behind the net, still played. Aniston Murray trying to get in front. And it'll be out of the zone. Actually, that was Adriana Clark that got in front there. There's a shot that was low to the ice and off the stick of Marissa Reddy. 4:18 to go here in the first period. That one will come out, and it will be offside as the Flyers touch it up with 4:14, so we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. 3-1, Sioux Falls leads. They outshooting the All-Stars by 5 in the first period. And it was a lot. It was those 3 goals happened, or the 4 goals that we saw in the game all happened pretty quick.
Yeah, they really did. Already more scoring in this game than last. Well, actually, yeah, they tied.
As the All-Stars win the face-off, they'll clear it out of their own end, but it will be Adriana Clark to take it. She'll turn at her own blue line, and her pass up forward for Moon, but Kylie Small is there. Goes off the boards, not out of the zone. There's a shot by Clark that gets blocked and goes wide of the net. And here the All-Stars, a pass up, missing Small, and it's going to go too far for Small to have any chance. She's quick, but she's not that quick, and it will go down for an icing with 3:50 to go here in the first period.
When you look at some of these outstanding goal scorers on these teams that are here, their legs are always moving. They're never standing around, never standing still. They're always on the move.
You're exactly right. That what makes you a good goal scorer is when you're never standing still. 3:45 to go here in the first period. The face-off was won by the Flyers. They got out to the blue line and comes back into the corner. Fan on a pass attempt, and the All-Stars will ice it down again, and we'll have another whistle with 3:34. For a second, I thought that puck was going to hit the corner and just bounce straight back out, and we were going to have icing. The Zamboni doors, here at Watertown, the Zamboni doors are at right behind the goal to our left. With the Expo Center, I called a lot of Capitals games. It's over in the corner, so that can happen sometimes. You never know what's going to happen when you go by the Zamboni doors. That pass goes off the back of the cage, but goes right back to the Flyers. There's a wind-up shot that gets blocked down, and it'll be played back over Emily Ewalt. Ewalt got one of those 3 goals so far here for the Flyers. A couple players are tangled up. Devin Hunter takes the puck. She'll throw it into the empty space here on the near side. But back to it first is Barrett Hefty. And here is Hefty. She'll turn. In the corner. She left it behind the net. Kylie Small, her pass. That one misses in front. But it's held in by the All-Stars at the blue line. On the back end, off of shin pad. And then out of the zone by the Flyers. And in by Ewalt. Ewalt makes a nice move. To her forehand. Pass in front. They score.
Oh, what a feed.
Reagan Hayes will get the goal on a one-timer in the pass game right in front of the blue paints.
Doesn't get much nicer than that one. A little give-and-go action there.
Making the 4th different goal scorer here for Sioux Falls here in the hockey game with just 2:44 to go here in the first period. So Ewald gets the 1 goal, and now she's got an assist as well. But she had 4 points all season, and she's got 2 so far in this game. The All-Stars win the face-off. Comes out of their own end. To be played here for Alexis Rashad. And it'll be out by the Flyers. 2:24 to go here in the first period. 4-1 is their score. The Flyers lead. The All-Stars trying to dump it in. That was fanned on by Rashad, so it's going to go the other way here for the Flyers.
Nice poke check.
That was a great stick over there by Isabel Casper. But the Flyers again from their own blue line. The Huron All-Stars trying to tag back up real quick as the puck was at the Sioux Falls blue line. A couple players run into each other, and coming away with it is Mork, the captain of the Flyers. Kasia Mork off of her skate to her stick, but just a little bit too far, but she'll play it behind the net. And then almost tripped up was Mork, but it will be instead for the All-Stars with 1:40 to go here in the first period. At the blue line, held in by the Flyers. Back behind the net for Mork again. Her pass in front. And couldn't get a shot away was Ramsey. But Mork again is behind the net. She should be wearing the number 99 instead of number 11 as much as she's been trying to make a play from behind the net. Out of the zone here by the Huron All-Stars.
Back in Gretzky's office,
That's right. Here's Pesca. That pass, the All-Stars are in the midst of an entire line change, as it will be now here. The Flyers with a shot and a save is made by Reddy. That came off the stick of number 17, Gabby Schroeder. There's a pass over Hunter. She'll receive it. Her pass just a little bit too far for Small, but she'll be able to lift a stick, and now Small is in that shot, sticked away by Van Der Esch to the near side corner. Goes out to the blue line, held in by the Flyers. That shot, a bouncing puck that gets off of a shin pad and was blocked by Adriana Clark. Still held in by the All-Stars. Another shot that gets off the stick of Clark and then thrown in, and the Flyers cannot clear the zone. Well, Ashley Bush held it in 3 different times. She got a couple of shots away that just never got to the net. There's one that was turned towards the net but went through the blue paint, never went on net. And then Lily Moon tried to chase it down. She's not going to win the race. And we get an icing with 26.3 to go. NHL, you play on. High school hockey, no touch icing. That's an icing, and we have a offensive zone face-off here for the All-Stars. 26.3 left to go. This is a big 26.3 here. If Huron can get 1 goal back, that puts the second period a little bit different light for the All-Stars. But the face-off was won by the Flyers, and a pass going to be intercepted. It was by Hunter, but then she ended up losing the puck. And now they're going to try the same play again for Moon, and Moon has it off of her skate. It's still loose, grabbed by the Flyers with 10 to go. Trying to turn with it. That's going to be number 82, Alyssa Lindgren. Behind the net, Hunter almost got smashed into the boards, but she was able to hold on the puck and will end the period. 4-1 is their score after the first period. There we go. There's my first mistake. The Flyers lead the All-Stars 4-1 after the first period. I'm so used to just saying Capitals at any point in the game. The Flyers lead the Huron All-Stars 4-1 after the first period. We will step aside. We'll come back and we'll recap that first period for you. It was a busy one, and the Flyers have a 4-1 lead. You're listening to the State Girls Varsity Tournament on Capital City Rock on 1480 KSDR and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. Hello, hockey fans. First National Bank is excited to sponsor the 2021 Varsity Hockey State Tournament. Good luck to all the talented players, and a special shout out to our hometown team, the Hawaii Capitals. At First National Bank, we're always on your team and ready with the assist to reach your financial goals. Check us out at firstnationalbanks.com or at First National BNK on Facebook. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Tired of walking out in the morning with a thick layer of frost and having to scrape your car? Don't want to freeze sitting waiting for the car to warm up? Well, what are you waiting for? Call Jason and the crew at Sunmasters in Pierre, and they can install your remote start today so you can stay warm this winter and keep those windshields defrosted from the comfort inside your home. Call 224-6102 or stop in today at 1020 East Sioux Avenue. Sunmasters in Pierre.
If you live, work, worship, or attend school in any of our 27 counties, Dakota Land Federal Credit Union is the best way to harness the power of a not-for-profit financial institution. Locally owned and operated, Dakota Land is known for competitive rates, local decision-making, and local loan servicing. An auto or home loan at any of our 11 convenient locations keeps your money where it belongs. At home, let's put the power of a local financial cooperative to work for you. Dakota Land, equal housing lender, member NCUA.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
Looking to start the new year off right? Why not start it with an auto loan with Oahe Federal Credit Union? For a limited time, Oahe Federal Credit Union is offering 90 days no payments on all auto loans with rates as low as 2.4%. There is no going wrong. Stop in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre and see how the girls of Oahe Federal Credit Union can help you.
People helping people. Oahe Federal Credit Union.
as we welcome you back here to Watertown, it is a 4-1 lead for the Sioux Falls Flyers over the Huron All-Stars as John Winkler alongside Jeff Anderson and Jim Lloyd as a lot of action that first period. Scored 5 goals, and they were all pretty quick. 4 of those 5 came in a quick time span, too.
Yeah, here, or I should say, Sioux Falls has a lot of speed. They have a lot of quickness, and they're constantly putting the pressure on you, and you constantly have to get back in your own zone.
Yeah, you can't make any mistakes against Sioux Falls. If you get caught looking, they're going to score a goal or they're going to put it on the net. That's for sure.
Yeah,
they do that very well.
And in a lot of ways, they have a style very similar to Aberdeen.
They do.
Aberdeen does the same thing. They have a lot of speed, they have a lot of quickness, and they really make things difficult for you. You have to work for everything you get if you're the other team.
Yep.
You know, and the All-Stars caught that break with Kylie Small. I don't even know if she really got a stick to it to get a shot away, and that might have been her plan too. She might say that is exactly what I was trying to do. She didn't really get a shot, and it snuck through 5-hole on Van Der Esch, and at that point tied the game up just 20 seconds, not even 20 seconds, after Lily Moon got a shorthanded goal to make it 1-0, and then Ewalt with a goal. That came not even just a little over 3 minutes later, and then another 23 seconds after that, it was the goal from, I believe, as I'm trying to decipher my handwriting here, Moore got the goal to make it 3-1, and then Reagan Hayes made it 4-1, and that's where we sit after the first period. 13-7 in shots for the Flyers over the Huron All-Stars. But like Jeff, like you said, you have to, against these Aberdeen and Sioux Falls teams, you got to play flawless hockey, and you know, you got to catch a break somewhere, and you got to play some flawless hockey. And for the first half of that period, Huron played really well, and then the depth of Sioux Falls kind of took over.
Yeah, and they crashed the net. You know, Sioux Falls, if there's one, everybody has been taught to crash the net. And you'll get a lot of goals that way throughout the year. You'll get those weird bounces, and all you got to do is just tap that puck a lot of times, and that'll turn into goals.
We call those garbage goals.
Garbage goals, and then and the people that are taking them say, we'll take those.
Yeah,
we like garbage goals.
But isn't it fun to watch a young lady like Small, a young lady like Moon? Oddly enough, they both have the same number. But isn't it fun to watch them with how they stick handle, how they skate with or without the puck, and the way they can handle the puck, and the way they shoot, and their quickness and their speed. They're really two of the outstanding kids in the state to watch.
Yeah. You talk about goal scorers and how the goal scorers keep their legs moving.
Yeah.
A lot of those goals are scored before the puck ever gets there.
Yes.
And those girls, they know how to move and where to be, and they never stop. They work hard to get open, and all of a sudden the puck is there, and they make it look so easy. But if you watch them away from the puck, all the work is being done before the puck gets there.
And that makes them some really good hockey players. And there's not even several. There's a lot of good hockey players throughout this weekend, and those are two really good ones. And I'm always mesmerized by how much speed someone has on a hockey rink, especially. I love watching, whether it's NHL all the way down the high school ranks. I love watching fast skaters skate because it looks like they are. I don't even know if their feet are on the ground. The skates are on the ground. Because they move so quick.
It's all about efficiency and where that energy goes. A lot of the very fast skaters don't look like they're skating very fast.
No.
And the ones that are moving their legs really fast aren't moving half the time. Yeah. So it's kind of deceiving, but it's all about efficiency when you skate.
All of a sudden they're going, how'd that person get around me?
Yeah, and Kylie Small's like that. We watched her play this year, and she has some blazing speed. And I'm sure we're going to see that within the next 2 periods here when she can go.
And that might be one of the things that Sioux Falls coach and Mark Bukovic is going to talk about is because it happened again. She got a breakaway. She didn't fully get a shot away. But I think Coach Bukovic is saying, we can't have that happen anymore.
No, they like to stretch her out as far as they can. Yeah. And a lot of times when they're looking for a cross pass, she's gone. And they try to get it out to her.
Well, and she's an example. You like to push somebody wide and push them toward the boards, but she's got enough quickness and speed. You can't do that with her. Nope. So she gets a lot of good shots in the slot.
It's a 4-1 score here for the Sioux Falls Flyers over the Huron All-Stars after the first period. We'll step aside. We'll come back with more of the intermission. You're listening to the Girls State Varsity Tournament on Capital City Rock 1480 KSDR and on Capital City Rock Sports on YouTube.
Lace up your shoes, because it's back.
ReliaBank's March Mortgage Madness.
Apply for a mortgage in March, and when your loan closes,
you could earn $500 that will be deposited into your ReliaBank account.
Visit your local ReliaBank branch or go to ReliaBankMortgage.com for more details. Terms and conditions apply. Home purchase applications only. Subject to loan approval.
It's ReliaBank's March Mortgage Madness. Apply, close, earn $500. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates. At your service, at your side. With offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
Tired of walking out in the morning with a thick layer of frost and having to scrape your car? Don't want to freeze sitting waiting for the car to warm up? Well, what are you waiting for? Call Jason and the crew at Sunmasters in Pierre, and they can install your remote start today so you can stay warm this winter and keep those windshields defrosted from the comfort inside your home. Call 224-6102 or stop in today at 1020 East Sioux Avenue. Sunmasters in Pierre.
Introducing new Queso Blanco from Taco John's. It amplifies everything on our menu, kind of like a hype man. Melty, cheesy, white cheddar goodness.
Came in dripping.
With just the right amount of jalapeno heat.
Where my peppers at? Oh, yeah, right here in the queso.
Our Queso Blanco remixes anything, like the Boss Burrito for only $6.
Remix!
Download our app for exclusive deals at Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better.
Never enough queso.
Hello, hockey fans. First National Bank is excited to sponsor the 2021 Varsity Hockey State Tournament. Good luck to all the talented players, and a special shout-out to our hometown team, the Hawaii Capitals. At First National Bank, we're always on your team and ready with the assist to reach your financial goals. Check us out at firstnationalbanks.com or at First National BNK on Facebook. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. We're back here at Watertown as it is the end of the first period, getting set for getting closer to the start of the second period. 4-1 lead for Sioux Falls over the Huron All-Stars as we're going to be halfway done. Once this game is over, we'll be halfway done. We got Sioux Center and Mitchell, the 4-5 matchup, coming up at 5 o'clock. That's going to be a real good matchup. And then at 7:30, Aberdeen will take on the Hawaii Capitals. And we'll have all 11 games for you, but we'll have those two games later on tonight here on Capital City Rock, 1480 KSDR, as well as on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. So again, if you're wanting to watch the games while they happen, we got the video up on Capital City Rock Sports. You can like, subscribe, and then you can also get the little notifications too. You can sign up for notifications through there. Obviously, it's all free, but you can sign up for notifications. That way, whenever we do go live, if you're a little bit busy and you are away from the earshot of the radio, you can then get that on your phone because everybody's got their phone on them.
No excuses to miss a game.
That's right. No excuses.
Because you can listen to it, you can see it via live stream, and you can follow this entire tournament. Along with next weekend, we're going to do the entire boys tournament, and that's going to happen in Sioux Falls. So we'll be doing the same thing, the live stream and on the radio. So there's no reason to miss hockey for the next 2 weekends.
That's right. And this is March is such a great time of the year because, we get the girls' state hockey tournament this week and the boys' state hockey tournament next week. And then you get NCAA basketball tournament starting after that. You got some basketball tournaments across the state happening as well. It's all going to be good. March is one of my favorite months. We got the second period for you next as the Flyers, they lead 4-1 over the Huron All-Stars. The second period, you're listening to the Girls State Varsity Tournament on Capital City Rock, KSDR, and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide root canal treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Sanders has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zanders, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
In 2020, we learned keeping close to home and family is more important than ever. As a locally owned and operated financial institution, Dakota Land Federal Credit Union has been keeping it close to home since 1935, offering you a full lineup of services with local decision-making and local servicing. If you live, work, worship, or attend school in any of our 27 counties, Dakota Land Federal Credit Union is as close to home as it gets. Equal housing lender, member NCUA.
Hello, hockey fans. First National Bank is excited to sponsor the 2021 Varsity Hockey State Tournament. Good luck to all the talented players, and a special shout out to our hometown team, the Hawaii Capitals. At First National Bank, we're always on your team and ready with the assist to reach your financial goals. Check us out at firstnationalbanks.com or at First National BNK on Facebook. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Introducing new Queso Blanco from Taco John's. It amplifies everything on our menu, kind of like a hype man. Melty, cheesy, white cheddar goodness.
Came in drifting.
With just the right amount of jalapeno heat.
Where my peppers at? Oh, yeah, right here in the queso.
Our Queso Blanco remixes anything, like the Boss Burrito for only $6.
Remix.
Download our app for exclusive deals at Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better.
Never enough queso.
Back here at Watertown, getting set for the start of the second period as the Flyers lead the Huron All-Stars 4-1. It was a 1-1 hockey game. Lily Moon and Callie Small both scored, but then a quick goal from Ewalt, Mork, and Hayes made it 4-1. And and again, as we talk about the 3-goal leads, they're only halfway there, but a 6-goal lead starts run time, and then you got to get back down to 4 to stop run time. So even if we see this lead at any point in the tournament get up to a 6-goal lead, the team that's down has to score twice to get that to stop.
Okay,
so, yeah,
that's good.
So just a quick.
That's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen. But
somewhere along the line, this tournament, I bet it will.
Yeah, I bet you're right.
Well, let's hope it doesn't happen. It makes it more fun when we get some really close hockey games.
Well, and you have Sioux Falls defending the net to our left now, which is the east goal here at the arena, and of course, obviously, Huron to the right.
I struggle with my east and west, especially when I'm inside a building. But it is going to be Callie Small going against Keisha Mork to start the second period, and it will be won by the Flyers, and we're underway here in the second period. The puck will come back into the Huron end. It will be taken by the All-Stars as is Ashley Bush trying to go up the boards but can't get it out of the zone. Schroeder lost it off of her stick, played backpedaling. The pass nearly intercepted, but a good job there by Hefty to hold the zone after Devin Hunter got a piece of it.
Quick hands.
It's still free here by the Flyers. There's a shot that got blocked as it went wide of Reddy. And that was a great block, too, by Shelby Tim as she just stuck her leg out there and blocked it into the corner. That one will go into the Huron bench as we get a puck out of play. And a face-off in the attacking end here for the Huron All-Stars.
And once in a while, we get a puck up here.
As long as it doesn't go to the camera, I'm okay. I think I can move quick enough, but I'm afraid that the camera's going to go down if the puck comes up
here.
How
about the guy behind the camera? You worried about him?
I'm worried about all you guys up here. Face off to the right of Van Der Esch, and it's going to be won by the Sioux Falls Flyers. Adriana Clark, that pass going to be intercepted. There's a shot that gets blocked down. A good job, a good block shot there by Liz Davis as the All-Stars are about to hold the zone, and Ashley Bush ended up throwing it off of Devin Hunter. And so we'll go back for Hunter now at her own blue line. Her pass misses the stick and will go be played now by the Flyers. That was stepping on the ice. That was Rashad that missed the pass, but Devin Hunter still has it here for the All-Stars. Hunter in the behind the net of the Flyers. She'll come free with it. Hunter with a shot. She scores! Devin Hunter makes it 4-2.
Pretty nifty play. She took it around the back of the net on her forehand. That was a pretty nice play.
And
put it right where she wanted it.
Notice the time, 15:49, a minute 11 into a period.
That's a big goal there for the Huron All-Stars, and Hunter gets her team leading 12th of the season. And it's now 4-2. And hey, like I said, the start is great here for the All-Stars. Now we're going to have, yes, I believe Bukovic has got both referees to come over to talk about something that happened. But it is a 4-2 lead here for the Sioux Falls Flyers. And the All-Stars have pulled within two. That's a big goal here. 15:49 to go in the second period. Plenty of time to pull back another goal and get within one. It'll be around. Julia Carrillo will be there first for the All-Stars, but it's going to be taken by Reagan Hayes. Behind the nets, the Flyers, that pass comes in front. It's loose, and the whistle will blow as Reddy has it covered. Marissa Reddy keeps it a 4-2 game. That was... You don't like a whole lot of passes that come right in front of the net, from behind the net to the front of the net, but the Flyers do that really well as they almost got that goal to make it now 5-2. There's a shot that will go wide, and it'll be played all the way around by the All-Stars trying to get it out of the zone. It will be played again. Reagan Hayes, that pass comes in front and went off of a couple bodies and went off of Reddy. And now here's the Flyers with it still from the far side corner. Play back behind the net, looking to get it in front. They'll stop and start the other direction. They're loose in front, they score. It's stuffed in on the backhand from Reagan Hayes, her second of the game. And it's 5-2 Sioux Falls. They get it back within a minute. 48 seconds later, Reagan Hayes has made it 5-2.
That's a back killer.
Yeah, Sioux Falls continually putting the pressure on in front of the net. And Huron can only sustain that so long from a defensive mode. There was just a lot of traffic right in front already.
As 15:01 to go here in the second period, the the puck drop is won by the Flyers. There's a shot and that goes off the side of the net. Still used to calling out Hat Capitals games. We're giving a puck drop sponsor. As it's out here for the Flyers again. Knew it was going to happen at one point this weekend.
You have to untrain yourself.
I know that's hard. That's really hard to do. It's hard enough to train myself to do anything to begin with. Here's a chance for the Flyers. The face-off dot. That shot goes in the netting. As it's a puck out of play with 14:44 left to go here in the second period. Sitting there trying to. It's crazy too because the Capitals aren't even playing. But I'm still sitting there thinking I'm calling a Capitals game. We got two different teams. We got Sioux Falls and Huron. And I'm over here talking about White Capitals. Here's a face-off won by the Flyers. Almost did again. As it will be out of the zone by the All-Stars. Hunter was chasing after it, but it's going to be played instead by Gwen Winters. And Winters will throw it in. Cross-corner dump from the Flyers. Trying to go back out the other way it came. And there's a shot from the Flyers. That goes wide. That came from Barrett Hefty. Wide by a couple of feet, trying to go blocker side on Reddy. Here comes a trip on the All-Stars. And let's see if Van Der Esch is going to come off with the extra attacker. Comes back out in front. That shot goes wide and high. And it will be touched up by the All-Stars. And we get our first Huron penalty of the game with 14:11 to go here in the second period. And the All-Stars with a 3-goal lead will have the man advantage.
Yeah. That backhand had some mustard on it.
It did have a lot of mustard on it. As the penalty will be to Azalea Rashad. So Rashad's in the box for a trip. 14:11 to go here in the second period. And the first power play of the game for the Sioux Falls Flyers. And it's going to be won by Sioux Falls. The pass comes across the near side, walking it in. There's a shot, and they score. Shot came from Gwen Winters, and she makes it 6-2. 8 seconds into the power play, and Sioux Falls takes the most of it. And they trip up the goal scorer, I believe. No, it's tripped up Lily Moon. And it's 6-2 down here for the Sioux Falls Flyers on the goal scored by Winters. That's Winters' fourth goal of the season.
Well, and Huron has to stop the fire here. It's a 6-2 game. They're still in this thing in the second period here, but they need to get a goal.
Well, it was just a 2-goal hockey game. It's quickly turned into a 4-goal lead for Sioux Falls, and I don't think they're going to let up at any points as Huron will ice the puck right off the faceoff. With 13:56 left to go. Boy, we've seen 8 goals here in this game.
Yeah.
We've seen 3 goals already here in the second period. We've barely played 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Hefty will get the assist, as it's now a shot and block down. That backhander, that one will be thrown towards the boards, and it'll come out. Nope, does not come out of the zone. It's going to be held in. Schroeder has it. Schroeder with a shot and a save made off the blocker. And it'll be another chance here for the Flyers. There's another shot and a save made into a bouncing puck, and it goes to the back of the net. And it's now 7-2. That one went off of Reddy. She tried to juggle it back into her glove and ended up dropping down in front. I think she either kicked it in or just the momentum of the backspin it had goes in the back of the net. It's now 7-2 here for the Flyers.
Yeah, Sioux Falls Flyers starting to get it on the net here every time they touch it.
And Huron does not have a shot on goal yet in the second period.
So it's now 7-2. I believe that was Christie that's going to get the goal. We'll have to see exactly what it is. But it is another Sioux Falls goal. Nope, it's going to be Ramsey. And Kaija Mork will get the assist. So 13:20 to go. The Flyers, that one will be off the stick and it goes into the crowd. 13:18 to go here in the second period. At 20-7 in shots in favor of the Sioux Falls Flyers. And they lead 7-2 here in the second period. Boy, Sioux Falls, after giving up that goal to make it 4-2 early in this period.
It was a wake-up call.
It was a wake-up call, and they've woken up, and it's been all Sioux Falls since then. As it'll be all the way around and be played back. This one by Ryland Pesca. Pesca go up the boards. And here comes now Sioux Falls again with it. That pass to the slot. Off of a stick. Played still by the Flyers. A backhander towards the net. Goes all the way through. And it was loose, but the referee did blow the play dead, and we get a whistle. As it was still in there was Reagan Hayes. She was looking for the hat trick.
Ashley Bush almost stuck it in her own goal. When you get a loose puck out front like that, anything can happen. She almost put that in her own net.
Fatima Reyes will take the face-off as she'll go and win the face-off. That was against Liz Davis. But still in the Sioux Falls attacking end. Pass goes across, Moon with a shot and off the blocker of Reddy. And it will be to the now near side or the far side corner. Davis will go around to the near side corner with the puck on the pass. Comes back for Davis behind the net. Davis, the pass goes back out, and that one missed, and it goes all the way down. And it'll be played by Riley Vander Esch. She'll push it out for Adriana Clark. And now Clark will turn. Clark up for Moon. And Lily Moon lost the puck. That one's kept in by Reyes. Comes around, and Carrillo couldn't get it back out to the blue line, and it's now played here by Moon. And now Moon makes one move, and she's in. Moon will make another move, and she'll get to the forehand with a shot. Goes high over Reddy. Reddy might have got a piece of it, as it will be up the boards, but not out of the zone. And around Reyes. Trying to chip it off the boards. She chipped it off the boards to herself. It'll come back to Reyes again. And now Reyes a pass going up to be played up by Lexa Priest. And Priest is able to dump it in to the Sioux Falls end. Hefty goes back to play it. Goes up the boards for Lincoln. Lincoln goes looking for Moon on the pass. That one went too far. Didn't get the right angle to it. And 11:22 left to go here in the second period. We get an icing. Geometry teacher would not be happy with that pass. The angle is off.
There is a little geometry to that type of pass, isn't there?
There is. And I made a lot of math teachers chuckle. I made you chuckle too, Jeff, so that's always worth something. A lot of other people kind of groaned at that joke. Here's the Flyers again with the puck as they will get in the zone, coming in 3-on-1. Here's a shot. That one went wide and didn't even have a chance. Emily Ewalt with the shot, it comes back free. There's a chance. That one goes wide again. As again, the defensemen, they're very active for Sioux Falls. They step up quite a bit to get shots away. 10:55 to go here in the second period. That one to be wrapped around, but not out of the zone. It is held in again by the defenseman of Sioux Falls. That one's by Hefty. Hefty has the puck again. She's all the way down the face-off circle, and it'll be played back to the goal line. Pass comes out in the zone here by the Flyers. That was Winters. Good pass over, but it goes bouncing over the stick of Ewalt. And then out of the zone finally by Sioux Falls. And they got to tag back up. And they do as Huron has it from their own end. That pass off of Small is tipped and it goes all the way down. And it will be enough for an icing with 10:21 left to go here in the second period. And a 7-2 lead for the Sioux Falls Flyers. And like you said, Sioux Falls, it was a wake-up call when Hunter scored that goal to make it 4-2. And Sioux Falls, they kind of took that personal a little bit.
Yeah, they did. They said, not on my ice. That was the end of it.
And so now they're a goal away from run time starting here in the second period. As it will be Clark now. Straight away, her shot goes off of a stick. And it's still loose in the slot, but taken by the All-Stars. And here come now the Huron All-Stars, but losing the puck was Alexis Rashad. The All-Stars are able to tip it back in. Tag back up on the delayed offside. And looking to take the puck away. And there's one of the sticks got caught in the skates. That pass comes to the slot, and it goes through everybody, but held in. Good job by the Huron to hold the zone. But now will be Mork. Mork makes a move around. Her pass goes up for Emma Ramsey, but Ramsey just a little bit too far away from her stick. And now the Flyers are caught on a delayed offside, and the pass missing. That one went over for Tima Reyes. So played back. Vukovic tried to go up the boards. Good job to hold it in by the All-Stars. Pass to the slot. Here's a chance for the All-Stars, and a shot and a save made coming off of Alexis Rashad. And Vander Esch was able to make the save. The horn blew, but she made the save.
That's the first shot on goal against Vander Esch this period.
So yeah, it's a 7-2 lead for Sioux Falls. And
so 7.5 minutes it took them to get their first shot on goal.
There's a chance for Hunter that gets blocked down. There's a backhander that's going to go wide. And it'll be played around and up from Ewalt. Ewalt got caught in between the feet. She couldn't find it, and it's going to be played by the All-Stars. Kylie Small got to it first, and then off the glass and finally goes out of the zone. And it will go all the way down. No, they say it was touched, so it was not going to be an icing in either way. Isabel Casper, she gets taken up with two different Sioux Falls players. She get a little bit of support from Hunter. And Hunter had the puck, but then she gets pinned to the boards. And now four players will still battle for it. Hunter got the puck back, and she's pinned against the boards again. And finally now Reyes has it. And a penalty is coming up on Sioux Falls as the All-Stars will touch it up. Now here's Small. That pass goes up, and it'll finally be touched by Sioux Falls by Ryan Peskup. And we will get a penalty coming up on Sioux Falls. And didn't see who it was, but it's going to be a 2-minute holding penalty. That one's going to be on number 22 on Reagan Hayes. So Hayes is in the box for 2 or less for a hold with 8:27 to go here in the second period. And the All-Stars get their third power play. And this is a big power play here. This is one that the All-Stars feel like they got to score on with 8:20 to go here in the second period. A wraparound chance. Didn't get to the net. There's a shot that goes wide. That came from Lingen. Boy, that one was very close and a lot of open net that Lingen missed. Pass goes back out to the point, comes back. And the Flyers right now on the penalty kill looking like they're on the power play with a couple passes they've had. That one goes wide of the net. And now the All-Stars finally have it. But the pass gets intercepted. To the slot, trying to kick it to the skates. Could not. That one was coming from Winters. And now here comes the All-Stars the other way. Good move around. And here comes Kylie Small. And a couple of girls could take a whack at it, but couldn't get the shot away.
Just couldn't catch up to it.
Azalea Rashad had the opportunity. And now here's a penalty coming up on Huron. And I believe it's going to be on Small for a hook. And it is. So Kylie Small's going to go to the penalty box, and your best power play girl and your best penalty killer going to be in the penalty box now. And we'll have a minute and 5 seconds of 4-on-4 with 7:31 to go here in the second period.
Not much of a hook, but it was enough to get you sitting for 2 minutes.
So now here's more open space for Sioux Falls and Huron. And again, Sioux Falls with a 5-goal lead here in the second period. And the faceoff's won by the Flyers. The pass will go across. Here's a chance walking in. The shot goes wide. That one came from Ryland Peska. Flyers still have a good pass over for Peska. Winds up for a one-timer. They got blocked before it got to Ready, and it goes wide. Peska will pinch in and hold the zone for the Flyers. Now Peska is going to go behind the net. The defenseman, again, very active here for Sioux Falls. There's a shot and a save. Made it loose in front, and it's cleared but not out of the zone by the All-Stars. Here the Flyers again wind up with a shot. There's a save made by Ready. That one came off the stick of Liz Davis. And the Flyers, well, I don't think anybody wants to play 4-on-4 with this Sioux Falls team either. You don't want them to be on the power play. You don't want to be 4-on-4 with them. You get them some extra space, and they can stick handle. Face-off. Good job by Davis to knock the puck out of midair to knock it straight down. Her shot went wide. Might have been blocked. Pass trying to get back for Davis, but instead it's going to be intercepted by the All-Stars, and Devin Hunter lost the puck. And here's a chance again for Davis with a shot, and there's a save made by Reddy as she went to her right to make the save, and the All-Stars will finally clear it all the way down, and it will be played up by the Flyers of Van Der Esch. Now allowing Huron to make a change on an icing. Now the Flyers have the power play with 6:18 to go here in the second period. And the All-Stars are able to ice it all the way down. Van Der Esch will play it back out in the corner. The first one to get to it, though, is going to be Fatima Reyes. Reyes will try and kill off some time here. Devin Hunter's out there with her, along with Azalea Rashad. Comes back for Hunter. Hunter with a shot. That one goes high. And it'll be played back to the blue line, but held in by the All-Stars. They'll try and make a change here. All of a sudden, now the penalty kill for the All-Stars look like they're on the power play. The Flyers finally get possession, and it goes off of Moon. Back for Hunter. And Hunter's trying to clear it. Got blocked by Moon. Moon with a shot. Rolls up her stick, and it rolls over the top of the cage. But Moon still has it. She'll circle the wagons. Moon at the point. Now she'll work it back to the face-off circle. That shot goes off the goalpost after it's blocked down. Small's out of the penalty box. Rashad will throw the girl into the boards in the corner. Flyers still had a chance. Small will come in the play and will take the puck here for the All-Stars and play it around. That's probably the longest that she has to sit out for at any time is 2 minutes, so she's feeling nice and recovered right now. 5:08 to go in the second period. The All-Stars have it behind their own net, but can't get out of their own end, but it will be taken by Small, and she'll escape to the neutral zone and into the attacking end. Small with a shot blocker down by Van Der Esch and played in the near side corner. Trying to go the other way. That got blocked down by Small. And it was misplayed by Reyes. And now making a change are the All-Stars, but coming the other way, the Flyers. That shot goes off the stick, goes wide. Sealing off was Sophia Schmaltz. Schmaltz trying to get a pass across the slot. It's loose in front, and then it's going to be thrown and iced by the All-Stars with 4:29 to go here in the second period. 26-10 in shots now.
Yeah. Earlier today, 4-0 Brookings with a win over Watertown. Couple of games yet to come tonight. Mitchell and Sioux Center after this. Then Aberdeen, and they will take on the number 8 seed in the tournament, which is
the Hawaii Capitals.
Exactly.
They're trying to get me to say the Hawaii Capitals in the right sense. There's a shot that got redirected and it goes into the chest of Marissa Reddy. And she made a save. There's a lot of open space, but the redirection went right to Reddy to make the save with 4:23 to go. And the winner of this game will face Brookings in the state semifinal tomorrow evening. And the loser of this game will face Watertown in the Constellation semifinals tomorrow morning at 11:30. That will start our day. There's a one-timer that got blocked down on the pass attempt. Good job by the All-Stars to get a stick on it. But it's at the blue line, and the Flyers again will hold the zone. Up to the corner and feigning on a pass attempt. Cutting the net was Cajun Work. They're trying to get a quick give and go, but Schroeder now has it again. Schroeder lost it off of her stick, off the skate of number 3, Greta Bott. And we played back around, and Schroeder again still looked to play in the corner. Schroeder with 2 All-Star players around her. Goes back out for Bukovic. And Bukovic will make a couple moves. That shot, it goes off of a stick, comes back towards the front, and the All-Stars are able to get to the puck first. And trying to get it, they will get out of the zone. It goes off of a skate, and then played back by Sioux Falls. Adriana Clark lost the puck. That was from Carrillo. Was able to get it back in. Bukovic will take it with 3:20 to go here in the second period. Bukovic She'll turn up, and it's going to be played. There's a shot that gets blocked out. That shot came from Shelby Tim. And the other way for the Flyers. A pass comes back in front, and they end up going wide. And that one came from Mork, and didn't get the right angle on the stick on the pass, and it goes wide to the blocker side. Trying to wrap around chance. That one's loose in front, and it's covered up by Reddy with 2:53 to go here in the second period.
28-10 shots on goal. Sioux Falls with the lead right now. And, of course, a 7-2 lead currently.
Yep,
in this hockey game.
Yeah, in a huge second period for Sioux Falls to take this 7-2 lead, as they're looking to add one more goal before the end of the period. That one was cleared but not out by the All-Stars. Back on the far side towards the blue line, and it's going to be held in by Lily Moon on the near side corner. She'll go back up to the point. Looks at Christie, lost the puck, and then it's cleared by Hunter, and Hunter will ice it with 2:29 to go. And again, this is where the depth comes in. If Hunter's fresh, she's probably able to take that puck and go all the way down for a breakaway. We're late here in the second period, and that fatigue is starting to be a factor for this Huron All-Star team.
Well, and they're the farthest from the bench right here also.
And that period of the long change can cause a lot of problems for a lot of teams, as Kelly Small will win the face-off for the Huron All-Stars. As it will be the Flyers again. That pass goes through the slot. Nobody was there, but it's going to be grabbed by Alexa Christie. Small lost her stick. That pass in front, and that one went wide. Hunter trying to poke check it out of the zone, but it's again held. Here's another shot for the Flyers. That's a save made by Reddy. Couldn't cover it cleanly. Back out at the blue line, held in by the Flyers. Up, and it will come out. Now Kylie Small can get a break here with Bukovic in front of her. Small with a shot off the glove, and a save made by Vander Esch. Going against the grain to make that shot from Small, and that was a really impressive save by Vander Esch.
It hit her in her glove hand, and then bounced to the right.
Yeah, she kind of left a rebound there that could have been a disaster.
As with 1:48 to go here in the second period, a 7-2 lead for the Sioux Falls Flyers. That comes in front, and a save made by Vander Esch. Going back out, played not out of the zone by the Huron All-Stars. Here's the Flyers again with it, as it will be up out of the zone to be played again by the All-Stars, as they'll bring it right back in the zone. That one's by Shelby Tim. Didn't get it far deep in the zone. A couple players will battle for it. A couple players fell, but it comes free. And now here's one-on-one coming the other way for Ewald. Emily Ewald with a shot, and that one goes off of Reddy. Good save made there by Reddy. Going to the blocker side. Another chance for the Flyers. That shot gets blocked up. And then thrown at the top of the glass. It stays in play with 1 minute to play here in the second period. The Flyers up by 5. That pass off and it will be played here by Schroeder. Schroeder with a shot save, made the rebounds loose. Cleared but not out. The Flyers still with it. Emma Ramsey, they made a quick change, and they got the break that they kind of wanted. As behind the nets, Mork goes for Schroeder with 35 to go here in the period. Lead back up. Flyers are looking for maybe one more here. Winters gets in. Her shot, she scores! With 29 seconds to go. Makes it call it 26.8 to go. Makes it a 6-goal game. An 8-2 lead as Winters scores for the second time here in the hockey game.
Sioux Falls just wears you out.
They do. That's the easiest way to say it. They wear you out and wear you out. They just keep coming with more players, and boy, do they put the pressure on everywhere on the rink.
So as the run time has started, there's just 20 seconds left to go here in the second period, and an 8-2 lead for Sioux Falls. 10 left to go here in the period. Sioux Falls will just play it back behind their own net and let the clock run out. So it was at one point a 4-2 hockey game in the second period, but 4 straight by Sioux Falls has made it now 8-2 as we're in run time, as we'll carry that into the third period. As Sioux Falls outscores the All-Stars again 4-1 in this second period, just like they did in the first period. We'll step aside, we'll come back, and we will have the second intermission for you. You're listening to the state tournament, the girls' state tournament here on Capital City Rock, 1480 KSDR, as well as on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Looking to start the new year off right? Why not start it with an auto loan with Oahe Federal Credit Union? For a limited time, Oahe Federal Credit Union is offering 90 days no payments on all auto loans with rates as low as 2.4%. There is no going wrong. Stop in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre and see how the girls of Oahe Federal Credit Union can help you.
People helping people. Oahe Federal Credit Union.
Drop that puck! Drop that puck! Drop that puck! Hey, hockey fans, before or after the game, come on out to Grey Goose Store and Social Club. Dine in, carry out, stop by for refreshments. Fill up your tank with quality fuel. We've got it all at Grey Goose Store and Social Club, just off of Grey Goose Road, behind the red line of the capital city. Go Capitals!
When you're looking for quality trash pickup services, look no further than Envirotech. 6 days a week, their trucks are on the road picking up trash, even holidays. They're also the place to contact for recycling services. Their friendly, professional staff is ready to assist with weekly pickups or even special pickups. Check out the website at envirotechwaste.com. Envirotech is locally operated. Call 224-4804. Envirotech Waste Services in Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Hello, hockey fans. First National Bank is excited to sponsor the 2021 Varsity Hockey State Tournament. Good luck to all the talented players, and a special shout-out to our hometown team, the Hawaii Capitals. At First National Bank, we're always on your team and ready with the assist to reach your financial goals. Check us out at firstnationalbanks.com or at First National BNK on Facebook. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Tired of walking out in the morning with a thick layer of frost and having to scrape your car? Don't want to freeze sitting waiting for the car to warm up? Well, what are you waiting for? Call Jason and the crew at Sunmasters in Pierre, and they can install your remote start today so you can stay warm this winter and keep those windshields defrosted from the comfort inside your home. Call 224-6102 or stop in today at 1020 East Sioux Avenue. Sunmasters in Pierre. As we welcome you back here to Watertown, as we are in the second period, 8-2 is our score. As Jeff Anderson is downstairs right now, he's got somebody. I don't even see anybody. So Jeff, who you got down there? You got somebody?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, we say good afternoon. Of course, we are in between the second and third periods of the second hockey game, varsity game. Sherry Hunter is with us from Sioux Falls. And, of course, you are a hockey mom for many years. And how many kids did you have that played hockey?
We had two kids that played hockey, one that graduated in 94 and another one that graduated in 2000.
Wow, so it's been a few years, hasn't it?
Just a few.
So give us some of your fondest memories of when your kids played.
Probably the travel, the windshield time, getting to know the families from the teams. Back when my kids played, we didn't have so much skill level split, so the kids played with the same teams or same players throughout their career. So they obviously have become lifelong friends. Now with the skill level split, we don't see that so much, but we learn to get along well.
Yeah. Now, have you stayed in touch with some of those parents, some of those kids over the years?
Oh, very much so. I am the executive director in Sioux Falls Youth Hockey Program, and we have a number of players that participated with our oldest son and our younger son that now coach for the Flyers Association, and so they bring their kids into the program. I bring my kids into the program, and it's just like a family reunion when we meet at the rinks, either in Sioux Falls or around the state.
So you've never really gotten away from hockey after all these years. You're still involved.
Exactly. When our youngest graduated in 2000, we thought, what are we going to do? And now we chase grandkids. We're not ready to give it up.
It's a great sport, isn't it?
Awesome. It is. Makes the winters in South Dakota go fast, makes snowmobiling time a little scarce because hockey is more important, but we do enjoy it.
Have kids changed over the years from when your kids played to what they're doing now? Are they still pretty much kids that like to play a sport and have fun?
Yes, they do. It's much more competitive, I believe. The kids are the same. The sport is much more competitive. The sportsmanship, there's glitches with that years ago versus now. But the skill level of our players is vastly improved over the years, and that's because, we've become more in tune with hockey and the skill development. We weren't a Minnesota, and we never will be Minnesota hockey, but we have that second and third generation coming through now that is helping to improve the skills at all levels.
All right, Sherry Hunter is our guest from Sioux Falls. You're the development director down there?
The executive director. Okay. I do all the administrative work and registration.
That's a big job.
It is. We have almost 700 kids from 4 years old to 18 years old, boys and girls. We have our in-house program is as big as our travel program.
So hockey is alive and well in the state, but especially in Sioux Falls.
Exactly, and we made it through the COVID season. We've got just another week to get through the varsity tournament.
Has that presented a lot of problems? The COVID, I mean?
No, it's a lot less than I had anticipated. In our association, we were very strict on the rules, and I think that helped keep it at a low level. We were in the middle of, we got through 2 games of the state varsity boys tournament last year and had to shut down. So we're ready to go next week in Sioux Falls with the boys varsity tournament.
With the Shields Iceplex, you have 3 NHL sheets of ice, so you can keep that going basically year-round and have a lot of camps and that type of thing.
That is correct. When we first opened the Shields Iceplex, the plan was to maybe keep 1 open during the summer. It didn't take us long to realize that we would need 3 sheets year-round. We're begging for a 4th because figure skating's growing, curling, men's league, all of those activities. For those of us that played in the old Expo barn or the Merc, it's heaven on earth out at the Iceplex.
Yeah. We're trying to get a 2nd sheet of ice here and working on that and actually getting a new complex, so we have 2 new sheets of ice. But it's a big job, and it's a big commitment on the part of a community.
It certainly is, and every community has, had strong committees that have gotten that facility in place. Sioux Falls, I feel we ran up against so many brick walls in trying to get a facility for us that we finally were able to get that. And I've seen the plans for Watertown. Would be thrilled to see the complex completed by the city.
Yeah, we would be too.
Yes.
It takes a lot of people in the community to put on a hockey program. It's all parent run, so it takes a lot of parents to step up.
That is correct. It's volunteer, very volunteer based. An example is our state varsity tournament next weekend. We just posted all of the volunteer needs for next weekend, last week, and I was amazed. There's 350 different tasks that we need done for that tournament.
Well, we look forward to coming down there. We haven't done a game at the Shields Iceplex or at the Denny, and I think that's going to be on the final day. So thanks for all you've done for hockey over the years, Sherry Hunter. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we'll send it back upstairs.
And again, thanks to Sherry Hunter, as it is 8-2 here after 2 periods. As we will step aside, we will come back with more of the intermission as the Flyers lead the Huron All-Stars 8-2 after 2 periods. You're listening to the Girls Varsity Tournament on Capital City Rock 1480 KSDR, as well as on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. Hello, hockey fans. First National Bank is excited to sponsor the 2021 Varsity Hockey State Tournament. Good luck to all the talented players, and a special shout out to our hometown team, the Hawaii Capitals. At First National Bank, we're always on your team and ready with the assist to reach your financial goals. Check us out at firstnationalbanks.com or at First National BNK on Facebook. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Introducing new Queso Blanco from Taco John's. It amplifies everything on our menu, kind of like a hype man. Melty, cheesy, white cheddar goodness.
Came in dripping.
With just the right amount of jalapeno heat.
Where my peppers at? Oh, yeah, right here in the queso.
Our Queso Blanco remixes anything, like the Boss Burrito for only $6.
Remix!
Download our app for exclusive deals at Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better.
Never enough queso.
The frigid air of winter and the blistering heat of summer can really put a dent into your pocketbook. The gang at Weatherall Roofing and Insulation in Pierce say, just foam it. Saving money on your energy bills is what it's all about with Weatherall Roofing and Insulation. Let Weatherall Roofing and Insulation help you save money with their custom spray foam or blow-in fiberglass insulation. Call 224-7982 for a free estimate. And remember, just foam it.
It's been a long winter, but now it's time to start thinking spring and summer. Hi, it's Jason at Leisure Palace. Start planning your backyard escape now and get the best prices of the year. Hot tubs, fire tables, patio furniture, and swimming pools. Imagine sliding into a hot spring or caldera spa and having the jets pulsate and rejuvenate your body. Then take a few more steps into your own outdoor pool. Get these great products at the guaranteed lowest prices. 0% financing and cash discounts are available. Leisure Palace, creating your perfect escape on the corner of Euclid and Capitol in Pierre.
Now's the time to get a great deal on Kubota equipment, like versatile #1 selling Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, Z Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Stop by your local Kubota dealer today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months, now through June 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
It is 8-2 here with the Flyers leading by 6 over the Huron All-Stars after 2 periods of the second game of the Girls State Varsity Tournament. We have the third period for you next. You're listening to the Girls State Tournament on a Capital City Rock 1480 KSDR, as well as on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Drop that puck! Drop that puck! Drop that puck! Hey, hockey fans, before or after the game, come on out to Grey Goose Store and Social Club. Dine in, carry out, stop by for refreshments. Fill up your tank with quality fuel. We've got it all at Grey Goose Store and Social Club, just off of Grey Goose Road, behind the red line of the capital city. Go Capitals!
Lace up your shoes, because it's back.
ReliaBank's March Mortgage Madness.
Apply for a mortgage in March, and when your loan closes,
you could earn $500 that will be deposited into your ReliaBank account.
Visit your local ReliaBank branch or go to ReliaBankMortgage.com for more details. Terms and conditions apply. Home purchase applications only. Subject to loan approval.
It's ReliaBank's March Mortgage Madness. Apply, close, earn $500. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide root canal treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
When you're looking for quality trash pickup services, look no further than Envirotech. 6 days a week, their trucks are on the road picking up trash, even holidays. They're also the place to contact for recycling services. Their friendly, professional staff is ready to assist with weekly pickups or even special pickups. Check out the website at EnvirotechWaste.com. Envirotech is locally operated. Call 224-4804. Envirotech Waste Services in Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Hello, hockey fans. First National Bank is excited to sponsor the 2021 Varsity Hockey State Tournament. Good luck to all the talented players, and a special shout-out to our hometown team, the Hawaii Capitals. At First National Bank, we're always on your team and ready with the assist to reach your financial goals. Check us out at firstnationalbanks.com or at First National BNK on Facebook. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. As we make our way back out here to the third period, as the Sioux Falls Flyers lead 8-2. Boy, I'm all over the place right now here as we get set for the start of the third period. The Flyers lead 8-2. We're in run time to start this third period. So John Winkler alongside Jeff Anderson and Jim Lloyd. And Jim, this third period, if you're Huron, you've got to be quick. If you want to have any chance in this game, you've got to make 2 quick goals here to get that run time stopped, because every icing is going to be in benefit of Sioux Falls.
Yeah, Huron's going to have to pull it together. I just had the camera over here on the Huron girls, though. They're pretty happy about things the way it looks. They're having fun, and that's what you do in a game like this. You have to remember they weren't expected to win this one, so they're able to go out, have a little fun here. But you can believe that they're going to look for a quick goal here to get things on the right track.
Absolutely, and for Sioux Falls, they want to finish this game out. They want to keep it at run time, and that's going to help out. That if you get some run time, and that will help you out tremendously going into the second day with a win.
Yeah, Sioux Falls wants to keep it rolling, of course, and stay sharp as they move through this tournament.
As we are ready for the third period, and we are underway as the Huron All-Stars will win the puck drop to start this third period. And here comes the Sioux Falls, though, in the zone. That shot goes wide of Ready. And again, we have run time through this third period unless Huron is able to get within 4. They got to score 2 quick goals here to stop run time as fast as they possibly can. Kylie Small has it for the All-Stars as it'll be played back around and not out of the zone, though, by the Flyers. Here it is again for Sioux Falls. They have it on the near side. That pass gets blocked down and then finally fished out of the zone here by the All-Stars. Barrett Hefty has it, and Hefty will turn. Pass goes over, and it'll be now played for Winters. Winters back for Hefty, and up the boards, and that was tipped at the red line at center ice by the Flyers, so there is no icing. Here's a chance now for the Flyers again. With a couple of players battling for it in the corner, but it's taken by Hunter. And Devin Hunter goes off the boards, but not out, held in. Good job there to hold it in was Alexa Christie. Here on All-Stars have possession. They have it, and they'll escape to center ice. Shelby Tim goes off the boards and all the way down in the corner and played back up. Out for Pesca. Ryland Pesca gets pushed in the boards. A couple players fall down. And a 4th and 5th player will come to scramble for it. And we might have a whistle. And the puck will get free, so it will continue to play on as it's going to be played here by Mork. Her pass, that one misses Ramsey, but Ramsey will be the first one to track it down. She got Schroeder with her. That shot, and she scores! Emma Ramsey makes it 9-2 with 15:07 to go here in the third period.
Her second goal of the game.
And Sioux Falls has scored the last 5 goals.
Yes. By the way, a shout out to Gabby Schrader's grandpa, Chuck, who's here sitting across the way.
Oh.
And so he's watching today from Sioux Falls. And he'll be back tomorrow.
I'm sure, yeah, he's probably enjoying this game right now. 9-2 lead with his granddaughter's team in the lead of Sioux Falls. Ramsey gets the goal. They say actually that she got her hat trick, but I only got her for 2 goals. So, but either way, she's got some couple goals, and it's a 9-2 lead here for Sioux Falls with 14:20 left to play here in the third period. And still with Sioux Falls. That pass comes in front of Fannin on a shot. That was by Ramsey again. She's looking to add to that goal total. Pass intercepted. Mork on the backhand with a shot save made. Ramsey with a rebound who got blocked by a stick, and it comes out of the zone by the All-Stars. Ramsey nearly had back-to-back goals in about a minute. Goes all the way down, and it will be no icing as Sioux Falls let up at the end, and probably, I don't know if they could have got to it or not, but referee waved it off, and we'll keep playing. This one is at the red line. It's blocked in by Huron, and then as they threw it back in, got blocked out by the stick, or by the skate of Alexa Christie. Ryland Pesca over. Mork will fake the shot, lays it back. Coming in, that shot, and that one goes wide. Boy, that was a really good play. Pesca had a good chance. Pesca's got the puck again. Goes off the side of Reddy. That one's loose. Dropping down, and we'll get a whistle. Puck wasn't fully covered, but the referee lost side of the puck and get the whistle at 13:15 and counting here in the third period.
Well, Pesca put it out there like she was going to shoot, then she pulled it back.
That was an impressive play. Sioux Falls has got some really impressive stick handlers on their team. As they win the face-off, they still have possession. It goes across. Wind up with a shot. That one, a save is made. It's loose, and it comes out the other way. I don't know how it went. Reddy was looking to her left.
She thought it was in the net.
Yeah, it went to her left, and the puck was actually to her right and was cleared away by the All-Stars. Adriana Clark, she'll go up the boards on the near side. That pass intercepted, taken by Small. And Small will flip it over. Trying to get a shot was Rashad. The second opportunity for Rashad still went wide of the net. It was taken down by the stick. And now the Flyers, as the All-Stars have it, in the neutral zone. Small with the pass over for Hunter. And here is Devin Hunter. She's got one of the 2 goals. Small's got the other one for Huron, who right now look like they'll be facing Watertown in the Constellation semifinals to start the day 2. That will be tomorrow, 11:30 will be the first game of day 2. And Sioux Falls will be on a collision course to meet Brookings in the semifinals. Up the boards, held in by the All-Stars. That shot goes on net, and a save is made by Van Der Esch. That's now her 11th save of the afternoon with 11:47 to go and counting. Our next game, just to let you know, is at 5 o'clock between Sioux Center and Mitchell. Where we sit at right now at near the 4 o'clock hour, we'll probably have a little bit longer of a break in between games than we did after game 1, just because of this running clock will speed things up for us to get to the post-game show. As 11:20 to go here in the third period. There's a shot, a save is made, a rebound is popped up, and Van Der Esch makes another really good save.
Yeah. She hasn't had to do that in a little while. She kind of woke her up there, didn't it?
So that's a big save there from Van Der Esch, and a whistle with 11:04 to go. And again, that running clock has a 9-2 lead for Sioux Falls. Devin Hunter made it 4-2 early in the second period, and it's been 5 straight for the Flyers since then. Here's a chance for the All-Stars again. Chopped at it, but couldn't get possession. The Flyers now have it, as it will be taken up and out by Winters. Winters leaves it back. There's a shot, gets blocked down by Winters. That came from Lingen at the blue line. Good job to hold it in. It's Hefty. Hefty will turn. Her shot goes off of a stick, and it goes wide of the net of Reddy. But Hefty is the first one to get to it again. Her pass, that one intercepted by the All-Stars, but not out of the zone. Lily Moon will walk it into the slot. Gets it over a one-time chance, and Lingen fan on the shot. Actually stepped on the puck as well when she tried to get the shot away. It'll be played around here on the near side. Moon has it. Off the boards, Hefty. That pass comes towards the front, and that one will be stick to the behind the nets. And then turn with it is the Flyers. Flipped up, not out. The Flyers still have it. Davis with a shot. That was a bouncing puck that was redirected as it hit the ice, and it goes just wide of the glove side of Reddy. And the Flyers again still holding the All-Stars in their own zone. They can't even get to the bench to try and make a change, but that pass is falling off of a stick and it goes out. They'll see if the All-Stars can get a little bit of a change, but nobody was heading to the bench. And it's going to be grabbed and taken here by the All-Stars and Fatima Reyes. Reyes with a shot off the glove, and it just squeaks wide of the goalpost. That one wasn't handled cleanly by Van Der Esch, but no harm, no foul, as she didn't go in the back of the net. At the blue line, it's going to be taken by the All-Stars again. And here comes now Devin Hunter back in. That first shot gets blocked out. Hunter looking maybe for a wraparound. Almost got tripped up. She doesn't fall the ice, but no penalty. There's a pass that goes off the goalie stick, and Van Der Esch comes back out for Tim to throw it across. Shelby Tim throws it over, and the All-Stars will walk it right back in with Reyes. Reyes tried to leave it back. That's Isabel Casper. And now the Flyers will take possession with 8:30 to go. The Flyers have it in their own end. From the goal line, goes up off the stick of Morgan, intercepted by Hunter. Hunter trying to chip it off the boards, and then she will get called for a check as Apelli's coming up here to the All-Stars. But here in the zone comes the Flyers. A pass towards the slot goes off the stick and then in the glove of Reddy, and we get a whistle as Devin Hunter is going to go to the box for a check with 8:11 to go here in the third period.
You just can't resist sometimes.
You know, it's gonna be one of the hardest things to do to not get a check, because she hit her cleanly. It wasn't a dirty play.
Yeah.
It just hit her cleanly, but it's a check and it's against the rules, and she's gonna serve a penalty. as the leading scorer for the All-Stars is in the penalty box for 2 or less. As the All-Stars are already they're 1 for 1 on the power play, on their second power play opportunity here. They didn't take too long the first time. Here's a windup with a shot and save made, and that was cleared into the corner. That was a good job there to clear in the corner. That came from Ashley Bush, but it's still here for Hefty on the far side blue line. That pass goes off of his stick, and then Small, that one got blocked down, and it's held in by Ramsey. All-Stars are trying to do everything to get this puck out. Tim goes up the boards, but not out of the zone again, as the Flyers still have it. It's somewhat tripped up, and it will be a tripping penalty. So we'll have another penalty coming up on Huron. That one going to be by Rashad. Azalea Rashad will go for a trip with 7:17 to go here in the third period.
And the expression said it all.
Yep. Huron looks just a little bit fatigued at this point. We talked about it earlier in the game that Sioux Falls has the ability to wear you out, and I think that's actually what they've done to Huron.
And it's a 5-on-3 for now 57 seconds. Lily Moon goes down to the corner over the stick, feigning a pass attempt, and the All-Stars are able to clear the zone. That's a huge kill, or a huge clear right there, because that will take a good 10-15 seconds off the clock of this 5-on-3. 40 to go on the 5-on-3. Flyers will go from their own end. That pass misses, and it goes down, and it will not be an icing, though. So the All-Stars have to get from their own puck, or from their own zone. They have to try and play it up and out of the zone. It'll be played back. The Flyers still have possession. Now here's Liz Davis. Davis winds up with a shot. That one is redirected in.
That went off a Huron player right in front of the net. Not much you can do about it.
Thought maybe that was going to go off of Schmaltz, but the reaction of Schmaltz is saying that it was the goal from Liz Davis, and she makes it a 10-2 game now as Davis gets her first of the day.
That's a tough deal for Huron there. There's a shot that they basically have blocked, and it goes off of a shin pad.
So still 5-on-4, still power play here, another 40 seconds, and the lead is 10-2 with 5:50 to go here in the third period.
And now 6 unanswered goals by Sioux Falls.
And the Flyers are right back in the attack again. Ramsey trying to get to the puck. It'll be played back. Ramsey again. Ramsey with a shot low the ice, and that one goes off of a stick, and it goes wide. That one is blocked up by Ashley Bush. That pass gets blocked down. Here comes winding up with a chance, and said Hefty will go over for Winters. Winters back for Hefty with a one-timer. That one gets blocked as it goes back behind the net. 5 seconds to go in the power play. There's a shot and off the pads of Reddy. That came from Ramsey. Winters still has it. Back to 5-on-5 as Rashad's out of the penalty box.
Well, they killed that off.
And here's now a chance. That pass in front, and that one, no chance for the Flyers to get a shot away. But it's still back for Hefty with a shot, and a save is made by Reddy with 5 minutes to go. As the Flyers are now 2 for 3 on the power play. On the Pelican Power Sports Power Play. I think I got that right. Power, right, Jeff?
That takes a while.
It takes a while.
It's kind of a rough one.
It's a tongue twister.
It took Jeff about 3 games. But he's got her down now, too.
I was going to say, I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
A Pelican, what is that?
As the Flyers still have the puck in the attack again. 4:30 left to go. There's a backhander, and it sneaks in. And the Flyers score again. Reagan Hayes makes it 11-2.
Well, she went to the far side with that backhander, and Huron's goalie just didn't even move. And that'll happen.
And fortunately, for the Huron All-Stars, this is the kind of what happens with these top 2 teams with Aberdeen and Sioux Falls. You can play with them for a while, but if it starts, once the snowball starts to go, the snowball is going to continue to roll. There's no stopping it.
It sure does.
And that's, if you're the Hawaii Capitals, you got Aberdeen later on tonight, because our next game, that was iced by the All-Stars. Our next game's a 4-5 matchup. That's by seed-wise, that should be the closest game of them all of this first day. But when you're the top seed of Aberdeen and you're the 8th seed at Hawaii Capitals, you see this type of a game, you say, we can't let it get away from us even for a little bit, because it will get all the way away from us. And the Flyers will win the face-off again. That's another big thing, is that the Flyers are always winning faceoffs here in this hockey game, and
Yes.
I think Aberdeen does
They're
the same
quickest
thing.
to the puck, it seems like, most of the time. Yeah, that's where their quickness and speed come in.
Here's Devin Hunter. As Hunter's pass, that one misses, and it will go down, and it will be an icing again with 3:10 to go. So Sioux Falls and Brookings, the 2-3, will match up tomorrow in the second round, and the winner will go to the state championship. That game is scheduled for 4:30, and Watertown will face Huron at 11:30 in the morning. That's the first game of the two consolation brackets. It'll be 11:30 and 2 as our next two games. Those four teams will meet at some point tomorrow, whether they win or lose those games. As here's Bukovic. Turns to her backhand, and Bukovic will go down to the near side corner. That pass goes all the way back out. Wind up with a shot. That one goes off of something. I don't know if it hit ready or not, but it was played back by the Flyers. Here's Lily Moon. Coming to try to get to the front of the net. Good job there by Reddy to try and push it back to behind the cage. And now Moon again goes back to the red line, the goal line. That shot, instead of a pass back for Moon, and they're playing pitch and catch. That one comes in front. Bukovic with a shot. That one is loose and covered up by Reddy with 2:07 to go and counting here in the third period. Well, you get those passes from behind the net and just keep going from goal line to goal line. That's hard for any goalie, hard for a team to be able to handle what's happening.
And Sioux Falls is trying to stay sharp. They're trying to do the things that they do, right, and not play any different than they would if they had a tied-up game.
There's a windup with a shot. That goes wide. Yeah, exactly. I mean, at this point, you're up by 9, but you can't – they're still going to play their game. Here, probably the last 30 seconds or so, they'll probably let things play out and just sit with the puck. But you still got to play because you can't create the bad habits, especially in the state tournament at this point in the season. The Flyers and All-Stars, 4 players will tangle up in the Flyers end. It comes back to the blue line, thrown across, and now the Flyers have a chance here for a break for Lily Moon. Moon in on a breakaway to her forehand, she scores. And Lily Moon makes it a 12-2 lead with 1:04 to go here in the third period.
Lily Moon is pretty good when she gets one-on-one with the goalie. That's kind of a slam dunk.
And that's number 26 for Lily Moon. And the Flyers with a 10-goal lead with 45 seconds to go. At this point, it'll be just a drop of the puck, and we'll let things kind of run its course here in the last 35 seconds. But the Flyers, it was a 4-2 lead for the Sioux Falls Flyers after Devin Hunter made it a 2-goal hockey game. It was 1-1 at one point as well. It was 4-2, and then 8 straights for the Flyers has given them a 10-goal lead with 18 seconds left to go here in the hockey game. We are halfway done with day one. Sioux Falls and Brookings will meet tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow morning it'll be Watertown and Huron with 5 to go, and that will wrap it up. 12-2 win here for the Huron All-Stars, for the Sioux Falls Flyers over the Huron All-Stars. We will step aside and we will come back and we'll wrap this game up and get you set for game number 3 and 4 of the night. You're listening to the Girls State Varsity Tournament on Capital City Rock, 1480 KSDR, and Capital City Rock Sports on YouTube.
Now's the time to get a great deal on Kubota equipment, like versatile #1 selling Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, Z Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Stop by your local Kubota dealer today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months, now through June 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
Hello, hockey fans. First National Bank is excited to sponsor the 2021 Varsity Hockey State Tournament. Good luck to all the talented players, and a special shout out to our hometown team, the Hawaii Capitals. At First National Bank, we're always on your team and ready with the assist to reach your financial goals. Check us out at firstnationalbanks.com or at First National BNK on Facebook. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates, at your service, at your side, with offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
It's been a long winter, but now it's time to start thinking spring and summer. Hi, it's Jason at Leisure Palace. Start planning your backyard escape now and get the best prices of the year. Hot tubs, fire tables, patio furniture, and swimming pools. Imagine sliding into a hot spring or caldera spa and having the jets pulsate and rejuvenate your body. Then take a few more steps into your own outdoor pool. Get these great products at the guaranteed lowest prices. 0% financing and cash discounts are available. Leisure Palace, creating your perfect escape on the corner of Euclid and Capitol in Pierre.
As we're back here at Watertown, as the second game has come to an end, as it's a 12-2 win for Sioux Falls over Huron, and John Winkler alongside Jeff Anderson and Jim Lloyd. As Jeff, that game, Sioux Falls, they showed why they're the 2 seed, why they're one of the top 2 teams in the state.
Yeah, they really do. They wear you out, and they're very quick. They have a lot of speed. They really keep you on your toes. And against a Huron team that doesn't have quite that many players, they do. They just kind of wear you out. They're a very good stick handling team, a very good shooting team. Sioux Falls is, and it'll be an interesting matchup if they get to play Aberdeen for the 3rd time.
Yeah, and Jim, Jeff said it that you wear a team down, and you could see in that 3rd period that Huron was all worn down. That the depth of Sioux Falls and the good stick handling, the speed that they have, really showed.
Yeah, there's only a few teams in this tournament that can that have the ability to wear you down, and they're the ones with 3 full lines.
Yeah.
We're enjoying your hat.
Are you?
I was gonna say, what do you? I didn't know what was going on here. Thought maybe I was the end of the joke there.
That's all right. I'll take it.
But that does wrap up the first half of day 1. We still got 2 more games to go. Sioux Center and Mitchell will play at 5 o'clock. We're just at 4:15 right now.
So about half an hour.
Yeah, about a half an hour. We'll be back on the air around 4:45. The White Capitals and Aberdeen Cougars will play at 7:30 tonight. So we'll have both those games for you before we are done for the day today, and then we get into day 2 and then day 3, which will be a lot of fun as we get a little bit closer and closer to the end of the season. I don't want the season to end, but it's always fun to get to that 3rd and final day. So far, the 2 winners, Brookings beat Watertown 4-0, and Sioux Falls just beat Huron 12-2. As, again, we'll be back on the air around 4:45. Again, if you're watching just the first time here on Capital City Rock Sports, the broadcast is going to come to an end, and then we're going to come back again around 4:45. We'll have a new video for you, so make sure you're checking for that on Capital City Rock Sports. You can subscribe to Capital City Rock Sports, and you can get that alert as well when we go live, so you can you don't miss. If you're out doing something, you can't hear the radio, get back to call back to the game, you can get that alert on your phone.
That's kind of a neat feature.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, so we will back around 4:45 here this afternoon as we'll have the 3rd game of the day, as it will be Sioux Center and Mitchell, as you're listening to the Girls State Varsity Tournament on Capital City Rock, 1480 KSDR, as well as on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
You've been listening to the State Girls Hockey Tournament. The Girls State Hockey Tournament is brought to you by First National Bank, Envirotech, Taco John's, Xander Auto Parts, Fisher Rounds, Kubota, Dakota Land, The Clubhouse in Pierre, Weatherall, and Hermanson Endodontics. Hockey is also brought to you by Owyhee Federal Credit Union, Fastenal, Tickled Pink, Shields Iceplex, Midwest Hockey TV, the Grey Goose Store and Social Club, Leisure Palace Pools and Spa, Reliabank, Pelican Power Sports, Pizza Ranch, and Sunmasters. Join us for the boys and girls state hockey tournaments on your home for the Oahe Capitals, Capital City Rock, and CapitalCityRock.com. This has been a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports Central South.